Hi, my name is Jordan Palmer. I'm a professional cosmetologist of the past 5 years. I work here full-time at Holiday Hair as a stylist, and I'm interested in becoming part of the Matrix Education and Artists team. I am familiar with all of Matrix products. I am familiar with both the color line and the retail side. Proficient in SoColor, SoColor Cult, and Color Sync, as well as retail lines such as Biolage and Total Results. So why do I want to be a part of the Matrix team? I personally am interested in education, not only onstage education, but in salon and in school education. I do have previous experience in this area. My SDL, meaning my salon district leader, has let me accompany her into several cosmetology schools and local cosmetology trade programs to help teach students about cosmetology, about cut, color, style, and specifically using the Matrix brand. I would love to be a part of this community, and I would love to be a part of the industry partnering with Matrix. So with that being said, here is my color inspiration for today. Our inspiration for today is called Cotton Candy Sunset. As you can see by these pictures, we're going to be working with some hot pinks, as well as some vibrant pastels such as lavender, light blue, and even some baby pink in there. As we can see here, our model has been pre-lightened to a level 10. He does have a little bit of a mint undertone, but that is okay because we're going to be using warm colors and they'll cancel each other out in this instance. The color we'll be using on the base, that bright hot pink, will be in semi-permanent SoColor Cult. It is called Flamingo Fuchsia. Next, to get that nice pastel blue, we're going to be using again SoColor Cult in semi-permanent. We're going to mix the retro blue with an equal amount of clear to get that nice pastel color. And for our highlight accents, we will again be using semi-permanent, bubblegum pink, and lavender to go ahead and put in those nice pastel undertones. To begin our application today, we're going to section off the hair. We're going to begin with the roots using the Flamingo Fuchsia all over. This will kind of help us get a nice base, and it'll look a little shadowy towards the end result. It is super important here that we oversaturate the roots. We want to make sure that this bright pink is vibrant and stands out next to our pastels. So it's very important to make sure that we cover the roots fully and saturate deeply. So now that we've fully saturated the sides of our model's head, we will now begin to move on to the mohawk section and apply to the roots there. See, step 1 of the process is complete. We have completely covered the roots, and we're going to move on into our second phase, which is our pastels. So what we are doing in this stage is we are sectioning off each part of the mohawk region, and what I am doing is I am going to use 3 separate colors. We're going to alternate between the pastel blue, the lavender, and the baby pink. What I'm doing here, it is a little difficult to see, but I am weaving each section. That way we get a really nice blend of each of those colors. Predominantly, we are keeping the lavender and taking smaller sections of both the pink and the blue. Technique is everything in this specific case. You don't want to necessarily foil because then you won't be able to see your placement. So what I did here is carefully overlay each section on top of the other, leaving a little bit of space so that they're not quite touching because we don't want to cross-contaminate our colors. Here in this clip, I am being very careful with my sectioning, taking larger, thicker weaves and using those larger chunks to do our main color, which would be our primary purple, our nice lavender, and then our smaller, less intense, more of a thinner section is going to be used for those highlighting colors such as the blues and the pinks. As we finish applying here, you can see that I'm going back through and just combing and making sure that those edges are fully saturated because we don't want our color to be missing in any spots. We want a fully saturated, bright, vibrant shade of pink. Here's what we look like after our application. From this point on, we will let our model sit for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then I'll take you to the shampoo bowl and we will go ahead and rinse out. Here at the shampoo bowl, I am going to begin by rinsing with a lukewarm to cold water, simply because these colors are so bright and vibrant. We do not want to make sure that we rinse it all out. The hot water could contaminate our colors as well, considering we have so many in there, so it is safest to go ahead and use lukewarm water. As you can see, before we shampoo, we are also using our Matrix Total Results Color Velvetizer pre-shampoo on our customer. This will help lock in our color and keep the hair nice and soft and shiny. After using our Color Velvetizer, we will be using the Keep Me Vivid, both shampoo and conditioner by Matrix Total Results as well. Haircut portion, we are going to go ahead and fade up, beginning with a number 2 and taking it the whole way down to a 0 at the edges. After that, we're going to go ahead and blend it into the top and take about inch and a half off. Go ahead and layer it through the back to go ahead and give him that nice tousled look. This will help us be able to see all of our colors, all of our highlights, and give it a little bit of a messy texture. Haircut with a basic shape. Go ahead and pull the hair straight up and then also angling it sideways just to make sure that we blend the whole way into that side. At the end, I'm going to go back through and go ahead and point cut this to give a little bit more texture and a little bit more edge to it. completing our haircut, we are going to move on to our styling portion. I like to use a round brush to kind of give a little bit more volume. Afterwards, we're going to go ahead and add some products, so let's just blow dry and see what our finished result looks like. To add a little bit of texture to our design, we are going to do Matrix Style Line Matte Definer. This will kind of help the hair look a little bit more solid, not so shiny like a gel, and this will help give a little bit more texture to give us that tousled look. I find that the best way to do this, to go ahead and make the texture look nice and tousle, is to piece it almost, kind of lay each piece where you would like it before setting it with some spray at the end of our look. And here we have our finished result. You can see all the different shades, you can see the bits of pink, the purple, the blue, and that nice vibrant base we have really gives you that cotton candy sunset feel that we were going for. Our cut technique here really helped to define those colors, to really show off the difference, the vibrancy, even the difference in hues between our bright pink vibrant colors and then our nice soft pastel colors. Looking back at our inspiration photos, this really does remind me of a cotton candy sunset. We have got those bright, vibrant, in-your-face flamingo, fuchsia pinks, those wonderful bright colors that kind of punch you in the face when you look at it, hard to look away, but you've also got those nice harmonies, the pastels, the purples, the lavenders, the really nice blue, this little bit of kiss of pastel pink that kind of all brings these colors together and has this in a harmony together. Service, we need to educate our guests on what take-home products would work best for them. Today, I would recommend that my guest takes home the Keep Me Vivid shampoo and conditioner. And if they happen to be interested and we can upsell them more, I would also suggest the Color Velvetizer or the Miracle Creator. You may be wondering why I chose this instead of our Color Last shampoo. Personally, I find for creative colors, the Keep Me Vivid lasts longer and keeps colors more vivid. I recommend the Color Last more for natural colors such as blondes and brunettes. I would also recommend that for styling, my guest takes home this, our Beach Clay Choppy Texturizer. This is what we use today, this is what we use to style his hair, and it's a quick everyday product that takes 30 seconds to use. It's wonderful for short haircuts. And here is our final product one more time, our finished look. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking your time to look at my creations, and I hope to hear again from you soon. Thanks.